Hello, my name is Oscar Fire, and welcome back to the finale of Third Age Total War Thranduil's Realm. It's been like 3 months since I said that out loud, and I almost totally forgot all the words, which is weird and funny. As Hydian is in a bit of is in a spot of trouble, as he's surrounded by 2 armies of Haradrim. And in fact, my right flank is not positioned well at all right now. Oh my. This is not going to end well for Hydian. Like, even if he wins, he's going to suffer badly for it. So much for getting to Umbar. But frankly, that's just as well, since, as I said just now, this is the finale. This is the end. And there's a reason for that. Primarily, the fact that I burnt out about 3 months ago while playing this. Or was it 2 months? I can't remember. When I stopped playing this, in the middle of May, maybe? But yes, I basically burnt out while playing this because, you know, this game can get pretty sloggy sometimes. And I have no idea what's about to happen. Like I'm really nervous about what these artillery... Are they about to hit it? Are they about to hit each other? Wow, they did it. Wow. All those all those shards, guys, all those shards actually arced properly. Yes, anyway, basically, though, what happened is that I burnt out on the game, you know. The way the game makes you grind... makes you grind just too much for me. I couldn't keep playing. So I stopped and I moved on to other things. I moved on to different things. I've been wanting to try to get to different things for a while now. You know, things like Mass Effect and the like. Hold on, I want to watch this. Ooh, we actually burned some of them. You actually hit your primary target. I'm proud of you. I mean, this isn't going to end well regardless, but I'm still proud of you. Because, I mean, look at that entire army over there. And I only have weak infantry to deal with that. I'm not looking forward to the ultimate outcome of this fight. Why is my frame rate so low, actually? I should start using Shadowplay for everything. Shadowplay seems to be working better than it used to. You know, at least that's my experience. I mean, I'm still going to use XSplit for things, but probably not forever. And, oh, I should probably... Well, actually, I don't have to worry about frontal attacks for this, so... They can probably get away before... Yeah, this is making me nervous. I mean, there's 142 Serpent Guard right there, and oh gosh, they're just getting closer. They're just getting closer. This is making me uncomfortable. This is making me uncomfortable. This is making me uncomfortable. Okay, well, they just bravely ran right into the head of my forces. Get through there, please. Get out of there. Okay, no, back. No skirmish mode. No skirmish mode. Bad archers. Bad. I mean, I told you to go into skirmish mode, but it's still bad that you're insisting on skirmishing when you're clearly safe at the moment. What the fuck did I just do to my own line? Oh, that was a painful feeling in my. Oh, are we? Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Crap! They were forced to unman the things. Shit. Let's just get back there. Get back there. They rotated. Everything's gone wrong. You know, in fact, this might be a great time to actually start retreating. There's no way this can end well. Even with my Elder Pathfinders trying to give us advantages, there's no way this can end well. What's going on back? Whoa, what's over here? What the frack? Where did those Ashari come from? What? Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I'm saying get the hell out. I'm telling everyone to get the hell out of Dodge. Just screw this. Screw all of this. This is. I forgot about my heavier infantry. Oh crap! They have to retreat towards the other army. Crappity, do. God day. Crap. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Hydian's about to be dealt his first major defeat. And oh gosh, we're not going to break out at the rate this is going. Gosh, there's so much enemy heavy infantry. Gosh, I'm going to address everything in a minute. I'm going to address all these issues in a minute. It's just... Yeah, for right now, oh gosh, everyone's stopping instead of retreating because... Of course they are. So you gotta... Let's see if I can break their morale up here with a quick charge. Clear up the path. What the frick just happened? What? Why did it have to... Why did the unit just come like 2 echelons? What the crap? Game! Game, this is not what I need right now. Gosh, wonder why I get so pissy half the time. Okay, let's try that again. Oh gosh, this Brotherhood of the Sword are coming along. They're coming up fast and hard. Shit. 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 Oh gosh, I lost all Yavanna's Chosen. I have lost all of Yavanna's Chosen. Everyone's gonna have to retreat. Everyone just has to retreat. Because we stand no chance in this fight. We are completely surrounded by multiple elite Higher Dream armies. And gosh, I don't even feel like trying. That's how stupid that is. I mean, what's with all these Brotherhood of the Sword and crap? I mean, what's with that? Really, what's with that? Why aren't you guys running away? The least you could do is actually try to break off from combat so you can get away. I mean, the very least that you could do. Pretty sure I'm losing all my artillerymen right now.
Only half the enemy force remains.
How? How did I manage to kill half of one of the enemy armies? Of all the implausible things that could happen. I mean, I can't complain per se, but how? Given I'm getting so utterly demolished right now, how could I possibly have inflicted that many casualties? Alright, gentlemen, what is that? I've never seen this building before. What the heck? What is it, some sort of Greek building from the base game? That's weird. Okay, a lot of people still aren't retreating. Lots of people still are not retreating. We need to get out of... Why the fuck are these guys not getting out? Get the hell out of Dodge. Get the hell out of Dodge. I mean, really, Whoa, what the fuck are you... What the fuck? Why are they charging in? What the hell? Oh my gosh, this game. I swear. This is the other reason I stopped playing. It's because I got tired of all the stupid bullshit I was seeing. Like, really? What the hell? What are they charging the enemy for? I told them to retreat, and they're just charging directly into enemy forces. No, elite enemy forces, no less. I mean, of all the stupid things you could see in this game, that might take the cake. That might very well take the cake.
We've lost half of our men.
You guys are being stupid as well. Okay, are you guys gonna run off the map as opposed to... I need you to go over... No, I don't want you to take it. No, what? There's no horse there. That's a tree. Okay, now withdraw. Now that they're home free. Oh my gosh, there's so many units that still engaged. I mean, I know technically it's supposed to be a fighting retreat, but this is stupid. They really legitimately should just be flat out running off the map. There's no point in them fighting at all because they're just going to take casualties. It's so dumb that they would turn around and fight against completely insurmountable odds. It's stupid. It is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. You know, I mean, this is a medieval... I mean, that's a medieval 2 problem, but that is legitimately 100% dumb. There's no way you would turn around when you're trying to retreat. You're not gonna do that because it's fucking retarded. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just the facts. I mean, I suppose this is still better than what I had to deal with Empire Total War, but still, that's retarded. That's stupid. That is stupid. I want the entire army to simply run off the battlefield. I don't want them to dance with the enemy. I don't want them to charge the enemy. I don't want them to fight the enemy in any capacity. I just want them to run the hell away. I don't understand why the vanilla game has such stupid design. I swear to God, if you kill Hyrian, I'm going to be pissed. Thank you. Anyway. I'm really tired of these assassins too. Oh, you're dead. Thank you. Thank you for dying. You piece of shit. Oh, this is the finale, and I'm still getting pissed at the game. Simply, the game crashed. That's great. That was great. The game crashed. So that makes things even better. Yay. I'll be right back. Oh, I got to the next turn anyway through the autosave. Yay. Really thrilled.
Come, my brother.
Hyrian's army is destroyed.
Sire.
Ifelin here has no support anymore, and yeah, you can see why I'm not gonna ever finish this game. Not officially anyway. I mean, I beat Mordor. Let's be honest, I beat the game. I beat Mordor. I didn't get the ring, but I beat Mordor. And that is enough. I'm not trudging down to frickin' Umbar for this nonsense or anything.
My lord.
You know, I have no interest in doing that, not like that, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Umbar probably has 1 million armies in the region. See, there's 4 full stacks right there. And while Umbar armies are not terribly intimidating, they are still going to be numerous. So yeah. In addition to burning out, I got tired of the grind. I got tired of grinding against all the enemy forces, against the stack after stack of elite enemy soldiers. That got boring. That legitimately got boring, you know? Seeing stack after stack with all those Brotherhood soldiers, or with all the Loki class troops from Rune, it got tired in the end, you know? And I couldn't really do that much. I couldn't really do that anymore. Not only that, but I was suffering from other stresses, but those were kind of irrelevant. But I came back to this, though, because the 1.0 version of Divide and Conquer has been released now, and I fully intend on doing a campaign or 2 of that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking either the Dwarves of Erebor, or maybe the Northern Dunedain. Or I could switch it up entirely and do something like Dol Amroth or Rohan, which I've never played. I've never once played Rohan, and I'm actually pretty interested in doing that. I know there's a script that involves the Glittering Caves at the Hornburg that will get dwarves to help you, actually. And I'm actually really interested in checking that out. But I'm not sure I want to do an entire faction for a single script, compared to, say, doing Gondor or Rohan for their scripts, or Rohan, Dol Amroth for their scripts, or say doing doing the Northern Dunedain for all the new unique things they can do. I know the Dwarves of Erebor also can get troops from the Orocarni too. So I'm looking forward to doing that in maybe the next week or so, starting that anyway, because I'm going to be juggling two long series if I start a new Third Age series, since I have Mass Effect going on as well. Anyway, I should have come out with this finale sooner than I did, frankly, because I could have given some. I feel like I could have given some useful feedback to the Divide and Conquer team. That's kind of, I guess, a moot point now because 1.0 is out. Which also reminds me that I said that I would actually help by playing a pre-version of 1.0. You know, playing an alpha beta, can't even sure what build of the mod, but I never got around to it. That was around I got asked that shortly after I quit my job, and it's just even though I had more free time, I guess just mentally I wasn't in the right place, I feel, to really do it right. Regardless, let me give a few thoughts here on the game, because first of all, despite all my complaining during the entire run, I actually had a blast playing. Divide and Conquer 0.52. Compared to the first version, what was that? 0.3, I think? 0.3x? The mod felt way more polished. I was actually surprised too, given that it was such a short version jump. The mod felt so much more polished. You know, the AI was a little smarter. You know, the factions felt a little better fleshed out. You know, the map felt a little more refined. You know, all these aspects. You know, the tooltips were all the tooltips, all the descriptions were in. You know, the new images and everything that they upgraded, those were all in. The mod felt so much more polished compared to the first version. You know, in many ways, you know, like I know that I played a faction that was going to be more complete anyway. Given that it was a faction that existed in vanilla Third Age. But it definitely felt like there was a lot more going on this time around. And I was very glad for it. I was very glad. I'm glad that Divide and Conquer is a new version too, because It's a great submod. It's a very great, solid submod. I'm excited to see how the mod's changed for the next version. I don't think that much has changed compared to the 0.3 to 0.5 version update, but I'm sure that there's a lot. I'm sure that a lot has been refined, like with say the Northern Dunedain and the like. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now that's not to say the mod doesn't have its faults. I still think that some of the factions feel a little unnecessary. I still don't really see the point in splitting off some factions in the way they were, like say the Vale of Dorwinion. You know, purely from a lore standpoint, Dorwinion, oh, excuse me, gross. Dorwinion, you know, wasn't really an independent nation anymore, except for maybe some scattered settlements. You know, it gotten depopulated by the plague in, I think, 2000 of the Third Age, I think it was. You know, like around that time period. You know, so having that as a faction seems kind of unnecessary. Umbar doesn't feel like Umbar for its own right doesn't really feel like enough of its own group to really be its own faction. Knowing that, but I'm guessing it's kind of underpowered. I should try to play that too. But gosh, there's so many things I could play, and it doesn't feel like it would work. Now, on the other hand, you know, despite those criticisms, you know, having some of these factions split off seems a little better. For example, splitting up the dwarves makes more sense because how may it be? Because, you know, because the objectives of the dwarves of Ered Luin and the dwarves of Erebor would be vastly different. You know, they would have vastly different objectives compared to one another, simply because they have two different tactical situations to deal with. Or say having Linden split off from Imladris. That makes sense too, because Elrond's going to have different concerns to what in the world is his name? The shipwright Círdan, remembered. You know, they're going to have different objectives too. In fact, Círdan wouldn't even go into war, frankly, but it's a game, so we're going to, you know, we'll ignore that bit. But on the other hand, I hope that when I get to the 1.0 version, I'm really hoping that I'm really legitimately hoping that the orcs of the Misty Mountains and the orcs of Gundabad are a little more robust, or Remnant of Angmar, I should say. I hope that they're a little more robust, because they, even without any influence from me, they capitulated really fast to even the Vale of the Anduin, which should be weaker against them, you know? I feel like I should have been riding to the rescue of the Vale of the Anduin rather than Vale of the Anduin, holding their own and eventually pushing out and taking parts of the Misty Mountains. You know, I mean, the dwarves don't help with that either. I think the dwarves overwhelming these guys is a little inevitable. And that's where I kind of appreciate the scripts in MOS that make the evil factions a little stronger, because it was a little too easy to roll them, you know. It was also too easy, I think, to roll Mordor as well. You know, I think I had too easy of a time against Mordor at the end of the day. You know, sure, they took over Gondor. You know, and sure, Rohan was defeated, but I think that at the end of the day, they could stand to be a little more robust, so that they can stand up a little better. Now, I don't think they should do the MOS style scripts where, you know, they just get free armies constantly, because that gets aggravating too. That's why Arnor got ended early. But they need to be but I think they need more strength. I didn't get to see much of Isengard. Isengard was already weakened by the time I got to it because of Enedwife. Enedwife seemed a little strong, but I want to say that was just luck in this case. I want to say that in another game, Enedwife might have suffered really badly to pushing from Northern Dunedain. If they had ended up going to war with, say, Isengard or Dunlin, they might have had more trouble. You know, if Gondor was a little stronger, there would have been less troubles there too. But, you know, like what happened around here, though, that's with luck. You know, I've seen Gondor hold its own before, like in Lindon. You know, I've seen different factions hold their own in different games, so that's all down to luck. But I do think that any faction that uses regular orcs, the Misty Mountains, Angmar, Mordor, I hope they're a little stronger next go around. You know, I hope there's a little more more a little more parity going back and in terms of the back and forth in the war. I also hope that Rune and Harad are toned down Rune especially are toned down just a little bit. I think this has always been a problem, but the elite troops in both of those factions are incredibly powerful, and it makes facing them in combat more unpleasant than enjoyable, and I dislike that greatly. I not to say that they shouldn't be stronger than the orcs because they're just because they're men, but I shouldn't be, and this is partially the Medieval 2 problem of, the endless stacks of doom running around towards the end of a game, but I feel like they could be toned down just a little bit, just to avoid maybe the endless stack situation. And of course, I'm not sure how, say, the elves would appear in relation to this, given that I was the elves and I have stronger units overall. Though I'm probably the weakest elf faction in terms of my unit strength. So, there's that to also consider. But on the other hand, Thranduil's realm wouldn't be as aggressive if it wasn't for me controlling them, At best, Thranduil's realm might reach Amon Lank and stop there because they'd be hemmed in by stronger enemy forces on their borders and everything. The fact that I was playing Thranduil's realm played a large part in how the game turned out. I can't deny that. But I do feel like trying to get rid of some of that and doing something to negate some of the end game tedium would help a lot. That's what I was looking forward to when I was playing Dagor Enor. I was looking, if the game didn't bug out on me around turn, 40 maybe, or 50 or so. If the game didn't bug out on me, I was looking forward to, the more balanced end game where you weren't suffering from constant stacks of enemies. I was really looking forward to that, and we never got around to it. I'm also hoping that DCI Last Alliance also handles that better. I saw a post that talks about how they're trying to avoid that as well, and it seems to be working out, and I'm looking forward to that. Because the endgame grind is not fun. The endgame grind is why I burned out on this. It's why I burned out on Arnor. It's why I sort of burned out on Linden. Not severely, but I burned out on Linden. I ended that episode 98 after conquering most of Mordor, and that should tell you something. I hope that at the very least, something gets done about that. Regardless, at the end of the day, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this immensely. I enjoyed this update. I enjoyed playing Thranduil's Realm. I loved, frankly, just being able to play the Woodland Realm to some version of completion, I mean, since the first series ended after a crash broke the game, and the second one ended with me just furious at MOS for artillery spam, I was so glad to just see that, to just finally get somewhere with Thranduil's Realm. And I probably won't return to it again, finally, because I can say with beyond a shadow of a doubt that I'm satisfied with where I ended up in the end. So, at any rate, I want to thank you all for sticking with me for these past almost 3 years now. These past 3 years of Third Age Total War and other Total War products. And I hope that you guys will continue to stick around as I move on to Divide & Conquer 1.0, as I play other games. I really hope that you guys will check those out, because this channel, even though I'm working again and everything, this channel's a lot of fun. And I really appreciate the chance I get to share the stuff with you guys, to share things that not everyone knows about, to share these mods, and to share games, and to share the things I love with you guys. And I hope that you guys appreciate it too. At any rate, I already said thank you all for watching, so be sure to check the links in the description below for links to my Twitter and Facebook pages. Expedite 2016. And I will catch you next time as I play a new faction in a new version of this mod. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I ruined my outro for the finale. No! Until next time, everybody.